Yes, lads, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of this Nottingham Forrest career mode. And we've got a massive one today. It's the month of December. I have to be honest, though, at the start of this one, your boy is a little bit hungover. So we're going to manage our way through this one as best as possible. Now, currently, your Nottingham Forest are top of the Premier League with 26 points. But we have a huge month here. This is a really busy month that I am quite stressed about and was stressed to sit down and record, especially when hungover. We have one game left in Europe, I believe. No, we got 3 games left in Europe, but we've already booked our place. So my focus right now definitely shouldn't be the European football. There's some easy sim games in here that I believe we should probably start to do a little bit of the simming to keep progressing the career mode. There's Tottenham, there's Man City, there's Liverpool, there's Newcastle. There's certainly some games in here that make sense to live comp. Now, it's been made even more difficult recently by, if you've missed recent episodes, the absolute insanity to our squad that is injuries. I wish we could actually search just by injury, but you can see here we've got Murillo. He's still out for 6 weeks. He's not the only key player missing. We've got Alanga out for 5 weeks still. So these injuries are becoming a little bit of a problem. We've had a couple of niggly ones along the way, but they're the 2 big ones. Let's just jump straight into this one. I'm excited to get to January because there's legit some business I think we should be doing with the squad in January. So I don't want to waste any time. If you're new, smash subscribe. Hit the like button as well, boys, as we continue our journey with Nottingham Forest. And hopefully we can maintain being top of the table by the end of this episode. We have to get beyond Burnley first, though. I'm going to go with Ferguson up top. I'm going to go with Diblin. Diblin's come in a few times. Burnley are freshly promoted. I do feel like this. He's definitely one of them that you look at as, well, we should win this. And I'd actually be pretty damn disappointed if we didn't. This one in my head is easily a sim, and we do get the victory. Hudson-Odoi with 2 goals. We really have just been on a roll recently when it comes to playing these games, and we're just steamrolling teams. And it's really good to see that we're being able to keep up this level of performance in season number 2. Brentford next then, and this is where things start to get a little bit sticky, because as you can see, we're having to rotate the team. And I ain't got that much to rotate the team with. The Minguez in at centre-back. But I'm hoping they're 19th in the league. We can bag another win. I mean, they're 19th in the league. It made sense for us to sim this one. Muffy and Gibbs-White with goals. Trip out in Europe next. Now, I know we've basically secured our spot, but I still want to go and win this. This will be the last Europa League game I think that we play, because at this stage after this one, we're not going to need to play any more of the European games. But yeah, I want to get one in just before the end, right? We're back in Europe for the first time in a long time. I want to be able to be getting these games in. And I have been reading the comments. I got to change some player numbers at the end of this game. Like, you guys have suggested a couple of player number changes, which I just damn forget to do. I'm terrible with the numbers, but honestly, all the comments and all the feedback, I always massively appreciate. It means a lot. It helps you when you're doing this YouTube journey to get your guys' feedback. Let's go and get our first played win of the episode. We are at the City Ground. The fans at this point will be expecting us to be performing tip-top here in Europe, definitely. Oh, Ferguson in over the top. He's off. I thought we just squeezed him onside there. I feel like this one should be close. It's not that close, is it? It's not that. It is. That is pretty close. It's like a knee and a hand. You don't count the hand, right? I'm sure you don't count the hand. It's like his knee over. Oh, this might work out. Oh, I've mistimed it. Oh, did I? Oh, I thought it might have just been played on, man. I need to get my timings with the offsides right now, man. We're doing it dirty for the boys because my timings were just that little bit better. Oh, this could work out. Whip it. I've gone back. Oh, I thought I got it all the way. I just needed to get it over his head there, but, I mean, as ways of chances are coming, there hasn't been many, so I'm going to accept every opportunity that we get that looks like we're actually having a chance. Because right now, this game has been really tight, very tentative, but I suppose that's what you're going to get. And oh my God, that is a massive mistake. Jota Silva, though, does he have the legs? I don't think he did. And he can't score the goal against Trot. He just wasn't quite quick enough against the defender, was he? That is so frustrating. But what a big mistake that nearly was from Copenhagen. Resulting corner. Put in Sangari. No, it was Ola Aina. Can I just loft one back in? I can. Oh, Milinkovic, what are we doing? It's like he didn't understand that the ball was coming back to him. Oh, go on, Fergie. Pulls it inside. That's all right. That's all right. I just need a bit more help. I'm getting it now. And I'm going to try and loft that one in. It was to the wrong way. Although Hudson might get to that. Clem's there. Clem's a really good central midfielder. We signed him on the Twitch set with West Brom. By the way, if you haven't already followed on Twitch, you want to come and hang out, talk some football, watch us absolutely dominate the Premier League with West Brom, and come and do it. Get that into Fergie. Fergie with a header. Oh, that could have been a penalty, nearly. I'm just clutching at straws right now because this isn't going the way we would have wanted it to be. I think we probably threatened more of the two sides, but it's been a little bit wimp up top. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Jota Silva. Oh, that worked out. That's lovely from him. And that's a lovely goal just before the half. Fantastic footwork. This guy hasn't really come good. Elanga being injured is always going to mean that he gets to see a little bit more of the game time, which I'm all for. I am a man of the people, and whoever performs well is going to get game time in my teams. And he just hasn't really had those opportunities. But this is a really good goal. Goes beyond the defender for the first time. Radley showed a little bit of burst of acceleration. And that's a nice near post finish. Considering how the game's gone, I'm more than happy to be going in here at half time with a goal to the good. The amount of times, though, we have capitulated at 1-0. Mate, if I had £1 for that, we'd retire. We'd be full time right now. We legit would be full time. £1 for every time we've capitulated at 1-0. Oh my God, I'd be on fire, wouldn't I? It'd be an unbelievable thing. It'd be a thing of beauty to have that money in the bank. But today isn't going to be that day. I'm going to defend just like a brick wall. Just an absolute brick wall. And I'm going to focus. And let's try and win this one comfortably. I want to go and get another 1 or 2. There's subs to be made. I have big name players that I really do need to be resting. And that's the big important thing here, right? Because the Premier League right now hinges a little bit because we've got so many big games coming up. Well, that could be a good ball in behind. Olorina, do your job. Oh, well saved, Lafont. They've spread play well there out wide. This is starting to feel a little bit more dangerous as the game ramps up. We've left them just in this one. We've left them in it. And that's a big save from Lafont. Oh, that's a great ball. That was a great ball. Doherty then into Ferguson. Ferguson with a pace. Can he go beyond his man? He should do. There we go. We nick it. I mean, they were really climbing back into this game. One little breakaway on that left-hand side where we are pretty good with Hudson-Odoi. With Doherty, we are actually really rapid down that side. And we slide Evan Ferguson in. He bags a goal. I haven't even been able to make a single sub. The ball's barely gone out in this second half. But we are going to walk away with a win, and with us finishing in a really strong position in the Europa League and having to play 2 less games, which is massive. Well, I never like to miss an opportunity to take on Tottenham in this game, obviously, because we manage them so frequently. But you could already see by this 11, lads, wholesale changes to the team, basically, and I've got 0 choices. This is the decision I've had to make. This is going to be the 11. Diblin, Anderson, Ward, Prowse at Cam. I didn't have anyone for the left-hand side. We really messed up in the window. I think we just needed to sign a couple more rotation pieces. That's where we've messed up. Don't get me wrong. We have great starters. And in my head, we were invincible. We were never going to get injured. We were never going to have any problems. And now that we've got these injuries, these are the kind of lineups we're having to put together to take on Tottenham in the league. And we're fighting for the title. So, yeah, it's a problem, but it's a problem we'll face head on. Now, if I remember anything about Tottenham, they moved the ball very quickly. So, I'm going to have to hope that we could do something. But this is nice from Diblin. Oh, he's going to land to him. Turan Moffi fires off that shot against Vicario. Oh, my God, what big time save from him. Maybe he should have pulled it to the side, but... Okay, we started bright. That's an opportunity. Diblin is he's special. He's a rotation piece we did bring in, and he's someone who I'm really excited for the future in this Forest side, to be honest. Well, gaps seem to be opening up out wide instantly. That seems to be where we're going to be able to like funnel the ball through in this game because they really pack the center of the park and make my life difficult in that position. Morato and Milinkovic for this one. Not Richarlison starting up top, but I'm a bit worried about that ball across. Wow, he saved it. For reference, Tottenham are 7th in this save. They do have a bit of an interesting lineup as well, to be fair, that I should have shown you at the start of the game. Now, by no stretch is this even close to what I tried to do with the team, but Brian Kill is playing on the left wing, Richarlison up top, then Kulusevski on the right wing. Maddison, Bentancur, and Jorginho, of all people, from Arsenal. Spence, Van der Ven, Romero, and Porro. Not bad back line and Vicario. We know how good he is. Then they've got Bergval, Scala, Odebear on the bench, Archie Gray, Solanke. It's a weird decisions they've made, especially for players they brought in, like Jordan Pickford there we saw on the bench. So, yeah, they've gone about it in a different manner, and so far for them, it's not working out. It's not working out like it worked out for Yorkie anyway. Dibbling here, still got it. I am going to need to cut this. I'm going to need to cut this because none of those runs made me feel good about a ball being played in. Tottenham play some intricate football. They're becoming very difficult to mark. Oh my God, smashed that off the post. Jesus. And we're not dealing with it. Brian Hill. Oh, he's put that beyond. I think Sells would have saved that anyway. You know how good he is. Talk about some pressure there from Tottenham in this one. They are pressing as well. Like very, very aggressively. Oh, has that worked out? It has. Play it inside. Ward-Prowse. Oh, that was an awkward one. That was an awkward one. Although I can get it back to Danilo, and then we can wind some up there. Testing Vicario. Get a corner. We'll take a corner. We've got Ward-Prowse there. Milinkovic. Oh, he really wants his first corner goal. I've proper struggled from corners in the more recent patches. I don't know if you guys are struggling from it. I'm intrigued to know because I just can't find the back of the net. My players, even when they do win a header, I know we are playing on the sim slider, so fair enough. But even when we do win a damn header, they go wayward. They don't go anywhere near towards the goal. But at half-time then, it's going to be 0-0. And I'm kind of okay with that. We had a good few chances. They had a good few chances. But this is always going to be a tough game, especially away. Feel like I didn't get Moffey involved enough in that first half. And that's going to be my aim for this one. Go on then, Moffey. Get it to him. Oh, he won the header again. I put a few balls in now. And I don't know. We're not really getting the best out of the crosses. Oh, it's a great ball in behind. Michael. Oh, Kulusevski's run. Rebound goal. 1-0 Tottenham just like that right at the start of the second half. There's definitely going to be moments like that when you play against a bigger side that, I don't know, you slip up a bit. But that's really frustrating to me because I don't think we've been bad. But I am feeling the rotation. We normally have, I don't know, a bit better of a balance in the squad. Every time, though, Spence is being taken out. He's got quite good ability to get back, though. Turin Moffey. Oh, my God. I just can't, can I? That's what's really, really winding me up right now. Is finding that ball, finding that right pass. And I'm crossing it a lot because that's what they're giving me, but I'm doing nothing with the crosses. And this is a great counter-attack. Brian Hill. No way that's a penalty. That is soft. I need to see this again. I didn't think it was that bad. Maybe he does catch him. This is probably game, set, and match, boys. Look, like, this is my situation right now. This is where we're at. And I like that we're here, but there ain't much I can do. Donnelly, 65 Donnelly coming on the pitch. For the first time, we're experiencing how much more you need to focus on the academy and rotation players when you play with the realistic kind of energy settings. I like it, but maybe it's a little bit too overpowered. So saves it! I would marry him. I would give him a very happy life. Oh my God, Sells, what a man. What a man. And that gives us an opportunity to still be in this game. Oh, have I timed that right? Go on then, Moffey. Oh, that's lovely. Pulls it back. Oh my God, that's lovely from Moffey. Oh, Van der Ven, though. He's got the feet to do that. He has got the feet to do that. He just stuck with him. That is such a shame. Oh my God. I thought that was a goal. Go on then, Prowse again. Oh my God, what a position where Prowse keeps getting himself in. And then we're just seeing, oh, he stole it back. Get it across. Oh, Jota scores! I was going to say, Tottenham's defence has just been so good. It's been near impossible. They've recovered every time. Romero and Van der Ven just recover and recover and recover. But you can't recover from that one. Ward-Prowse across to Jota. He's found a bit of form. I am a very happy man that he's found a bit of form. But there we go. That's is that 2 in 2? Yeah, that's 2 in 2. Ward-Prowse with the assist. We take a tap in. What a brick he is. What a brick. Go on then, Moffey. Can I get him on that? Can I get him on that? He's got the pace. It bounced a bit awkwardly, and Van der Ven dealt with it. That's kind of been the theme of the day. 1-1 is how it's going to finish then, and I will happily take this. Considering we were a goal down, I thought it was a very even game, and if at this stage in the career mode we can have even games against some of the bigger sides in the league, I'm going to be happy. Now, I actually never know when I sit down and record these videos if I'm going to do a post-com or not, but we're gonna, because we have 3 huge games left in this episode, and that definitely makes me feel like with Liverpool, Newcastle, and Manchester City, that we should do a post-com, because why the hell not? If you're enjoying the post-coms, let me know down below. I feel like mixing up the 2 styles is actually really good for the episodes. Here we go then, lads. First post-com coming up, and it's against Newcastle. Thank God we've had 7 days of rest before this game, so we can put out our strongest 11 as possible right now. But to be fair, regardless of that, we need to be on high alert, because this Newcastle squad is very strong. Their front 3 is Anthony Gordon, Isaac, and Mbeumo. That's just pace, just pure pace, power, and just great goal scoring ability. And they're going to cause us problems. Isaac showing that straight away at the start of this game, testing our keeper early. We've not just won, but back-to-back chances for Isaac. It was a warning already for me. But we don't have a bad front line ourselves. Let's just remember that. We're building here, and we managed to put them under a bit of pressure here with a good chance from Evan Ferguson. But I do think it was quite obvious with the early chances the way that this one was going to go. Newcastle do break the deadlock. It's a mistake from Sangare, which leads to Isaac scoring and Sangare getting injured at the exact same time. Means I have to take him off straight away, and it's just another player that we're going to have to add to the injury list. Now, I do try and make some things happen. I do try and push a little bit here against Newcastle. We get a good chance here with Gibbs White. He is starting to grow in the game a little bit, but it doesn't really matter how much he's going to grow into the game or how much will grow into the game, because, you know, when you have some bad luck, you have some bad luck. We had the Sangare situation. We have something similar happen here with Lafont. He spills the ball right in front of Anthony Gordon, and it's an easy tap in. And at this stage, I am thinking the game is over. Just moments later than that, we do have some luck of our own. I mentioned Gibbs White. He goes through, the ball ends up spilling, and Evan Ferguson manages to just slide this one in to the back of the net. Means we're only a goal away from tying this one up, but unfortunately for us, there wasn't really anything else for us in this game. We just couldn't create anything else. We couldn't do anything else, and we're going to end up losing here to Newcastle 2-1. I mean, we're going to have these kind of results when we're playing some of the bigger teams in the league, so it is what it is. We're already rotating like mad. We're already the walking wounded, and now Sangare is going to be out for 2 months with a dislocated shoulder. So this January transfer window can't come soon enough. Things do not get easier when you take on Liverpool at Anfield. We had to rotate the lineup as well, like a lot. This team is struggling right now with the volume of games that we've got, but we are a very strong side in my opinion, and that's why we started off so strongly. But I am telling you, Liverpool put bodies on the line. That's the kind of mentality that they have, and we had so many blocked shots early in this game. We do finally get something on target and force Mamardashvili, who would be a beast in this one, into a massive save. And what was wild to me is it took 35 minutes for Liverpool to finally have a chance in this game. We know they're attacking prowess, but it was only 35 minutes, and Nunes has this one. When we get this opportunity of a free kick, I am now saying 1-0. Quids in, honestly, because of how good we've been from them and having Ward-Prowse on the pitch. But Mamardashvili, again, that man makes a massive save. And unfortunately from us, from a free kick, you're always going to be out of position. And they managed to break through, but thank God for Sells. What a massive save. I easily thought that it was going to be Liverpool 1-0 and we'd thrown this opportunity away, but Sells once again makes a massive save, but it was all in vain. In the 91st minute, Heartbreak would strike, as Liverpool, with a little bit of luck, find Chiesa clean through. I mean, I don't know how we didn't get a tackle on Darwin Nunes, but Chiesa does make it 1-0 Liverpool with very little time left. But weirdly, there was enough time left for McAllister to go and get himself sent off. I think he's clearly got a bet on this game. But that's how it's going to finish. We're going to lose this one 1-0, which takes us to back-to-back defeats. And to be fair, I don't actually think we've had that many occasions this year where we've had back-to-back defeats. But I just wanted to point something out. As we come back into LiveCon this Man City game, I want you to just look at my bench. This is when we've had like 7 days. This is my bench. Like, this is the wealth of game changers that we have in the team right now on the bench, and like what we're having to throw out as the starting 11 it's a little bit wild. Having Alanga, Murillo and Sangare all out, when you actually look at their overalls, they're 3 of the best overall players in the damn team. So hell yeah, I'm finding this a little bit more difficult in this patch of games, but we're going to try and make it not 3 in a row in terms of defeats, Am I taking on Manchester City here? And luckily for us, it's a night game in Forest. Because, honestly, this is the worst stadium in the world for the brightness settings on FC. I don't even know why it is the way it is, but... yeah, I'm happy for all the night home games. I really am. Now, I think one thing in the recent games, the post-coms, I've really struggled to break sides down. And I think I've been a little bit wasteful with the football. In this one, I'm hoping that I don't repeat that feat. I think we've had a little bit of waste. We also haven't taken chances either. The goal-scoring form of Evan Ferguson and Muffy has slipped off a little bit. This is a strong Manchester City 11 as well. And you see they've got Camavinga in there. Like, I need to improve my midfield. Oh, Haaland. Good position for him. Sells with a big save. I've got to put bodies on the line now to try and stop them getting the secondary chance. We do just that, do we? That will be ours. That will be a goal kick. Oh, my God. That was a huge save from Sells. Might I add as well, Manchester City are now top of the league. So it was Liverpool who was top when we played them. And then now it's Manchester City. So you just have to think that the schedule right here... it's not too kind to me. Oh, that's lovely. Hudson-Odoi. Lofts one in. Jota, probably not going to be his strongest position. He's gone down. He's injured. Oh, my God. I can't believe how big January's going to be. Can Hudson keep that in? He can't. Oh, he's got back up. Jota has got back up. But I just, honestly, maybe we need to play with the injury set. I don't know. We're having an injury crisis, though, which I am not actually against. I actually like the idea that we're having an injury crisis here. Jota there on the ball. He's fouled. He's fouled. He's fine. We've got Ward-Prowse on the pitch. This is a good free kick position. I'm giving it to Prowse as well, man. I'm giving it to Prowse as well. Let's make it 1-0. I think that just bends just inside the post. Maybe a little bit more height to it. Get a decent amount of power to get it over the wall and into the back of the net for James Ward-Prowse. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. This feels good. Of course it feels good. Yorkie's scoring a damn free kick. If you've been around this channel for long enough, you know how monumentous it is that on an FC game or a FIFA game, I'm actually putting the ball in the back of the net with free kicks. Oh, no, don't do that. Go on, Milinkovic. God, he has been a brick wall for us. No matter who he's played in the back line with, he just keeps on giving. He really is a gift. Are they going to really push that far forward? Now, Jota is still very injured. But he might be able to play a good enough ball into Anderson. He wasn't. He needed to be in his stride. I need to get Jota off the pitch. We do have Diblin, but my options are so low. Grealish whipping that in. Morato did well enough. Jota. Oh, he got that into Hudson. Hudson wants Fergie. Hudson wants Fergie. He's got Fergie. The touch is nice. Akanji stayed with him, though, and we can't find a second, which we all know, if we're being honest. This game is not over until we get that second. Oh, God, Grealish. Oh, God, Foden. Sells, holds, collects. The ball hasn't gone out. I can't get Jota off the pitch. It's stressing me out. Haaland. Oh, don't let him turn. Morato did really well there. Morato did really well there. I don't know why we're still playing football. We shouldn't still be on the pitch. We're on 49 minutes now of 1 minute added on. Get Jota off the pitch. Somebody, oh my God, it's Jota. Good block, good block, good block. Just boot it away. Ref. Thank you. We finally get Jota off the pitch. We have a lead at half-time. Diblin's not on the bench because he was so tired after the last game. It's Gibbs White, and it's going to swap to Anderson. No, it's going to stay Gibbs White. It's going to stay Gibbs White. All right, this is what we've got to do. This is walking wounded. I've said it 3 or 4 times. This is where we are. Injury crisis it's real. It's a real thing. Teams actually have this. Have you seen Tottenham right now? Teams actually have these things happen. And for once in this game, we're having it happen. And in a pretty big way right now, as that is so annoying that Aina decided to not hold a line and decided that he would be as deep as possible. So when I stepped up, he played Erling Haaland on. All right, no worries. They score straight away at the start of the second half. Very intricate football. They're a very good football team. Olaina's getting fined. I'm telling you that now. He's getting fined. Okay. Gap. Gibbsy. Well, go on then, Hudson. Go on then, Hudson. Pulls it back. Snapshot to Evan Ferguson. Oh, he's kept it, though. Turn to Kanji. Oh, God. Got to go near post in that situation. We are still showing. We are still showing, right, that I feel like we've got something. we have got something. Like, we can do something against them here. I just feel that. We're dangerous enough. I just can't let them get in our final third the way they have done a couple of times, because they're just tiki-taka, man. Go on, Evan. Go on, Evan. Numbers advantage. Oh, he needs help. I need help. I'm going to try and cut this one inside and kind of finesse it. Didn't have the stamina for it. We are really struggling with the stamina, but I just, like, what do you do here? What? You know what I mean? What do I do here in this scenario? I'm going to bring Danilo on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to play Ward-Prowse at Cam. I'm stressed. Things are opening up now. Hudson. Go inside. I was going to say, I didn't have anything really there to play. Gibbsy. Out wide. Hudson wants that in. Oh, he's off. He's off. I didn't think he was off. If only they had Oleraina, he'd have been played on. Yeah, I am a bit bitter about that Oleraina thing, to be fair. Maybe a little bit too better. Free kick here for Man City. Now, they don't have KDB on the pitch or in the team. Ireland's not bad then, I guess, at them. Ooh, Hudson-Odoi cleaned out. Yellow card for Rodri. That's a great ball in behind. Haaland with a shot. Sells with the save. Time's ticking out. I honestly, point from this, more than happy with it. We are in, like, hold on central. That's where we are right now. We're living there. And I am just praying we can hold on. Win the header. That wasn't a bad header. We just didn't have anyone further forward. Let's get some bodies out a little bit. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. Milinkovic blocks it. It's going to be one more corner at least now for Man City. Again, we're just got to try and hold on here. Don't give this one up, because this is actually, in reality, a really good result. Top of the league, like, and we're walking wounded. We've got 3 of our best players not available, and another one of our better players not available because he's got injured. We take it. Point. Big one. That is a massive point. And we never get that. We never, ever get that if it's not for Ward-Prowse, because in terms of just open play, created nothing. Now, I'm sick of coming to this screen. 5 days. Okay, Jota Silva is 5 days. And we're about to, let's do it, boys. We're about to hop in to January. And here we go then. January 1st. Of course, Taiwo already had a deal in place. He's now going to leave the club. I've barely used him anyway this season. Up top hasn't really been the biggest of issues for him. So he's going to walk out the exit door. That is absolutely fine. We are now currently in the 1st of January. Let's see how January is going to stack up for the next episode, which will be absolutely massive. We've dropped down to 5th in the league, so it shows you how tight the table was. This little bad spell of games that we had here. Draw against Tottenham, draw against Man City, and 2 losses, Newcastle and Liverpool. You look at the teams we just played. I mean, it just really does explain everything. This month's got Arsenal. It's got Man United in it, Bournemouth, Luton. We play Leeds in the Cup, and then our final 2 Europa League games. I'm not too stressed about that. We know what we need to do, boys. There's clear issues we have in the squad right now with the injuries and the fact that we don't really have players to replace them or quality. We need to get smarter with our rotation pieces in certain positions and just bring in that next wave of talent that we're happy to be like next man up mentality when we come into these positions. Because right now, that month of December was very, very rough, but I will take it. We should have some smoother sailing water coming up. We have some players coming back soon as well towards the end of January, as well as hopefully a few players coming in. We've got about 20 million, so there isn't that much we can do. It purely has to be younger rotational players, maybe a little bit like Dibbling. But that's going to be it for this episode, lads. Thank you very much for the love and support. I hope you're really enjoying this series. I'm enjoying bringing it to you. I will catch you in the next episode.